All right, Nets and Bulls, you guys. Here are the Bulls favored in this one, down to three now. I'm showing from a high as boy, I saw as high as 4.5 on an opener, and but I've seen as low here as 1.5. Uh, Again, in the last 20, some fluctuation in the lines here early on, and early in the season, if you will. Thank you, Ray. Great. Absolutely, Lucci. Thank you. Great point. And again, I'm just busting you a little bit on the on your comment for 250. I agree with you. People say, "Oh, I'm never going to lay. I don't want to lay 250." Do you say the same thing? I don't want to take 250. If you're taking 250, you probably should be willing to lay 250 in spots. Um, like I've been saying I want as a a worker, I want every tool in my arsenal. Do I want a money line? Sometimes I want a money line parlay. Do I want an all underdog? Sometimes I will. Hello to Howard as well. And Fernando, Kitty Bella. Nice to see you there again with your pick. I missed it. Sorry. And oh, here we go. We're on the Nets game. Okay. Well, you're ready to go. I'll be ready to go. Let's get it back to the Nets here with against the Bulls in this one. Talking about the Bulls. Do I need to update that line? Probably. Looks like mostly 3.5s here. I don't even know which way I'm going yet. I know which way I'm going, side or total. It's just a matter of I like to see what you guys say, and then you know maybe that's part of it too. I feel just I've been a little bit off on premium land. So, but I'm no problem. I'll give you free winners here. All right, let's get rolling in this one with the Nets and the Bulls today. Oops. All right. Let's see here. Brooklyn coming in with a record of 2-2 so far, but 4-0. Who said it? Who said they were killing it against the spread? They've been so hot right now against the number. Here is Kitty. She says, leading with the Nets. They need the win. Well, Chicago's 2-3, but they're 1-4 against the spread. Chad says they're killing it. ATS, no doubt about it. And Chad talking about Ben Simmons. Here goes Brent with his play today, and he's got the Bulls to roll over the Nets here. That's definitely that is Bulls. That is over. Hi, Darren. Nice to see you. Ferner says, "Give me the Nets and the over as well." And I'm I was thinking under, you guys, actually, and that might be my play here. In fact, and Chad says, I don't want to lay points with the Bulls right now, not against a Nets team, right? That is uh, undefeated against the spread. Darren on the Nets, Solo on the Nets. Fernando's on an under here. That's the way I'm going. I mean, and Fernando's on an under. I don't know. Look, we're talking about two these teams are going to meet, a little more frequently in the Eastern Conference, what, 3 or 4 times a year, right? So 11 of the last 12 meetings between these two teams, or 10 of the last 11 between these two teams, uh, basically last 3 seasons, under. 10 of the last 11 games between these two teams have gone under. I'm going under here as my pick on the show. Maybe that should be the premium. Um, 220. Do I have to update that? Give myself the No, 222 seems fair. Look, it was as low as 220. So, do I hear value? Did I say value in that under? Let's take it under. And, we'll just base it on the there are other factors. I mean, you can look at the personnel as well in this game. It's Brooklyn really that you talk about how they've kind of amassed this 4-0 spread run right now. I believe that Brooklyn is playing a pretty good brand of defense. Dinwiddie, let's see, he looks questionable here. He is questionable. Dennis Smith Jr. game time decision. They're both game time decisions probably. Cam Johnson out. Claxton out. Zach Levine probable for the Bulls. So I'm going under here, 222. Darren takes the points and under. Right, Mike? What are they doing? I mean, what are we doing here, right? Um, it's funny because I mean, there's some of the premiums I've lost involved the 238 total, and there's some stats that kind of show like we're missing on these, and I'm missing on these pretty much is what it is. But um, the other totals, maybe the more reasonable totals, maybe that's where I should be getting involved. That's where I will be involved. And hello to Josh Lauer here today. Nice to see you as always. Yeah, Brent. Let me see, Brent. I'm gonna try. Let me see if I can at least give you a little bit of emotional support here with the Bulls. I thought I was kind of leaning Brooklyn here, just with this spread run right now. I mean, I want to latch on to some things like this early on, especially like I said. I think the team is playing a decent brand of defense here. If even with this injury situation a little bit here. But give me the under. All right, let's move on.